Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you part of my eyeshadow palette collection. The way I think I'm going to do it, because I don't have that many in YouTube world, but I do have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, and I didn't want to make one big long video because that would take forever. So what I think I'm going to do is make installments, and then I'll put them all in a playlist as I have them posted, so that you can come and watch just like the Urban Decay or just the Lorac or just the random ones, and not have to watch a 30-minute video, or you can just watch them all consecutively and pretend they're one big long video if you prefer that. So, but it will take me a little while to get the other segments posted, but what I wanted to share with you today was my Urban Decay portion. One of the palettes in particular is my most used, and that is this Naked Basics, and this is probably the most used in my entire collection. This palette I use as a foundation for every eyeshadow look that I do. So I'll come to this palette and I'll use this Foxy as an all over shade. After I've put on my eyeshadow primer, I put this on just everywhere so that the rest of the shadows that I put on are going to set nicely into that and blend together with what I already have down as a base. So that works really nicely. And then sometimes if I just want to go for a simple, basic, smoky eye, I can do that really easily and just continue with this palette. I still keep this Foxy all over everywhere, and then Walk of Shame just on the lid. It does give a little bit of brightness to the look, or to the lid. And then I'll start putting Naked 2 and Faint in the crease, or Naked 2 especially, just all over in the crease. Blend that out really nicely, and then define it with Faint. So I'll put that in the crease as well, just not as much or as far around. And then finally I'll define even further with Crave, which is a nice black shade. So these are some really nice shadows in here, really basic. What can I tell you? Urban Decay nailed it with the name, okay? So these are really basic ones that I use, like for the look I did today. I came in, used Foxy, and then switched to my Anastasia palette. So this is like a standard, I would say, for every makeup collection. If you're just, you know, just starting out your makeup collection or just starting out in makeup, this is what I learned shadow placement from. It makes it really easy, really simple. There are a lot of great tutorials on YouTube using this, especially for beginners. So I would highly recommend getting this and practicing with this. I think it is $29 now. I think when I got it, it was like 25 or something. So Urban Decay tends to increase their prices every time they come out with a new palette. So get it before they put anything else out. So even for $30, this palette is not bad, considering you get 6 eyeshadows in here, so $5 a piece rather than $18 a piece for most, for Urban Decay eyeshadow single. So this really is great. And of course, I mean, I might be close to hitting pan on Foxy actually, but that's the only one, and I've had this for 2 years now. And like I said, I use it every time I do my makeup. So it will last you. It really will. This is a great little investment. So recommend Naked Basics. I don't have the Naked Basics 2. I've been thinking about that one, but I think that one's, is it cooler tones or warmer tones? I don't know, but I'm just really happy with this one. So I'm good with my one and done, right? Why make it more complicated? So then the next one is another Urban Decay standard, right? The Naked palette. So this one I have not used as much as I thought I would. My husband actually gave this to me for Christmas 2014, so it's relatively new to me, and I do pull it out sometimes, but it's not my #1 go-to. You know, like I said, my Naked Basics is my go-to for every look, but even then beyond that, when I'm trying to get a little bit more complicated, this isn't like the #1 that I go to, but I do like it. The colors are nice, the payoff is nice. Urban Decay, you know, makes great shadows. You really can't go wrong with that. So let's do a couple swatches. So like this blue one on the end, what's it called? Gunmetal. I haven't figured out how to use that yet. I don't know if I'm just not brave enough or what. Really nice highlight color here, really nice defining, outer V defining colors here, and then usually what people do, what I do, is use the 2 mattes as your crease colors, and then change it up on the lid by using a different one of these glittery, shimmery shades. So this one's really pretty, toasted, beautiful, freaking beautiful, really pretty there. Actually, now I want to use this palette more. It's like doing these videos makes me remember exactly what I have, right? Okay, so that's toasted and then half baked. So really pretty there. I mean, you can't go wrong with Urban Decay, right? I mean, they're known for these shadows. It's what they do it really well. I think this one is a little bit pricier. This is $55, I want to say now. I think when we got it, even it was a little bit cheaper, but of course, like I said, things are always going up at Urban Decay, so get it while you can, because this is not going on sale anytime soon, I can tell you that. So this last one that I put on was Sidecar, I think. Sidecar. So really beautiful shimmeries, and then let's just do one matte just for the heck of it. So which one did I do? That's Naked. Naked. So you can see why that is such a nice color in the crease. Gives you that nice matte shadow effect. So that's really nice. Okay, so there's Urban Decay Naked. Just Naked. And then the smoked palette from Urban Decay helps you. Oh, I just put eyeshadow all over this sucker. Okay, so there's the smoked palette from Urban Decay also. This guy's gonna give you those deeper colors that you might have noticed are mostly lacking in the other two. You have the blacks to define, but you don't really have those nice deep variety of shades. So this is a good addition if you have those two kind of more basic palettes. This one's gonna give you those purples, blue, this color, which is really a blue teal, I would say. This is loaded, it's really pretty. But it's not as green as you might expect, just warning. I thought I was doing a green smoky eye one day and I was not. So this is that one. And then, so other standouts are Mushroom, which is just another like standard Urban Decay shadow that they're really known for. It's a silvery gray taupe. It's really nice. And I'll go ahead and do the blue that I was talking about, Evidence. So there's that blue. Oh, blue, okay. And then just to show you the difference I'm talking about, this loaded color, how it's not really blue, or how it's not really that green, sorry. It is a little bit, but to me that's more blue than green, for sure. So really nice colors here, mostly shimmers. Let's see, you get 1, 2, 3, okay, 4 mattes. Actually, I hadn't realized that before. So you do get 4 mattes. You could just do a very basic standard eye look with those, but then you can pump it up with these darker colors. And of course, that's the idea, is to smoke it out, make that smoky look, right, with those deeper colors. So there's that. And this one's great for traveling because it does have a zipper. So this one's great. Oh, and also this one probably not so much for traveling. They've gotten better about their packaging over time. I think the new smoked palette closes a little bit better. This one, not so much. This might open. I mean, the magnet is fairly strong, but not super strong. But this Naked Basics is super, I mean, sometimes I have a really hard time getting it open. So this is great. Okay, well, I can't do it that direction. But it takes a little bit of work to get open. So this one's great. This is not a magnet, it's just a little clasp. So this one's good for traveling. Smoked is good for traveling. This one, the packaging is good for traveling. The size is not. So this is the Urban Decay Vice Limited palette. This I only got recently because it was like $20 off at Ulta. So I just went for it because I wanted to expand my Urban Decay collection. This one is also good for traveling. I mean, the size is a little bit big, but this is not gonna pop open on you, and your shadows are definitely safe inside. Here are the shadows, some really, really pretty ones, right? You have this light blue. This like reminds me of Cinderella. I don't know, I think it's so pretty. Let's see if I can swatch that for you guys. So it's coming off a little bit more silver on camera. It is more blue. Let's see. Yeah, so you can kind of see that blue tone. It's really nice. So that is Crystal. That one's called Crystal. But there are a lot of really beautiful colors in here. This one, Provocateur, actually reminds me a lot of the pink champagne color from Anastasia Beverly Hills that I think people are going crazy about. Actually, I heard somebody else talking about that one today, and it is really, oh my gosh, there it is. Okay, so really pretty there. This is Provocateur. And there's just some really, really nice colors in here. It gives you a good variety. You get some of those colors that look a lot like the Smoked palette with this Floss and Goddess, right? The dark bluish, greenish colors. And then you get these goldens also that are really, really nice for all over the lid. So I recommend this one, especially if it's still on sale. I don't know if that $20 off still applies. I really am not sure. I don't know if that was just a special for that weekend or something. But if you can pick it up, even for full price, I would say it's not a bad deal. Let me try to clean it off here. Gross. Nice and clean, still a little bit streaky, but okay. So I have the Ammo palette, and this one again I got on sale at Ulta. This was $16 instead of the usual $34, and I think on the Urban Decay website you can still get it for the $16. It's still on sale, and you get some really beautiful colors in here. This kind of reminds me of the Smoke palette, but a lot lighter, right? So you're gonna get really beautiful shades in here, but they're not gonna come off as scary, right, or as deep as the ones in the Smoked. So this one's really nice. This brush is actually also usable. Actually, they've all come with brushes. I didn't mention all the brushes, but there are some hits or miss in there. Don't depend on the brush, I would say. If you're buying any one of these palettes, you're going to need brushes besides the one that they come with. But these are really beautiful. You get this really nice light green. This is called Mildew, which is just lovely, right? Way to go, Urban Decay, on mildew. But it is really pretty. I actually haven't used this one on my eyelids yet because I forget about it, but I really, really want to. I'm looking forward to making a look with this one. I think green and brown eyes will look pretty nice together. And then you get Maui Wowie, Shattered, this beautiful blue color. So there's a nice like bright blue. You just get some really, really nice ones in here. And of course the purples with brown eyes are also always flattering. So you get just a nice little array here. It is so cute. Again, nice for travel. It has the same magnet as the Naked one, so you might not want to depend on this too much, but just the size is great to bring. It's easy to throw in your you know, carry-on or whatever, a little makeup bag, and you get some really standard nice, you know, kind of nudie shimmers besides the crazy colors also that are in the center. So I really recommend this one, especially for $16. You can't go wrong with a $16 Urban Decay palette. You just can't. They're really nice, really pigmented, and really great. So I don't really have that much Urban Decay. Like I said, I only have the 5 palettes so far, but I am looking to increase that collection. So because the Urban Decay shadows are just so nice. So one day, right, as I get around to it. But thank you guys for watching. I hope this was helpful. Good luck in your search for Urban Decay palettes. And I think the next one that I will do is Lorac. I think I even have more Lorac palettes than Urban Decay. But of course, Urban Decay is the big one people love so much, so I wanted to do them first. So thanks so much for watching, lovelies. I'll see you later. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed. There will be more in this series, so keep an eye out for more additions to come. Bye.